say you're not allowed on it, but obviously do anything stupid. I don't know. You're allowed to use it for fucking just waiting it out. There's nothing wrong with that. I've never seen the Harbour Masters try to charge me for launching. I've seen loads of times. No. You're not damaging the beach. It's 10.4 feet. It's not that big. Even a 15-foot kayak's not that big. Must admit, this one isn't as stable. It's alright for Graham because he's light as anything, but even for me, I have to correct myself sometimes because I feel it's wanting to tip me in. Yeah. So you slap the water like that, and it's sort of supposed to straighten you out, but if you remember that when it happens, it's two different things. As I say, I need to do that course, how to self-rescue, and right myself and do an Eskimo roll and that shit. Something you really should learn. I've got a cover in the back. Well, that's when you learn how to self-rescue yourself as well and self-bail. Yeah. You just weight it upside. I've seen the pictures of it. You weight it upside down. You don't get in a kayak. You lift it up. You try to get as much water out as possible. You've got to admit you're not going to get every single fucking ounce. There's still going to be a couple of litres, maybe even 10 litres of water in there. But you just try to right it, try to remove as much water as possible, turn it, and then you sort of put yourself over it, put your paddle back side, and you sort of try to move your arse in or some shit like that. Move your legs in, and get back into it. But as I said, I've already seen it in theory in YouTube, not practice. Something you've got to practice and learn. Car untied, piss off. Seems to have got a little bit slower, but it's just taking a while. I've never seen seals though. I've been up there as well. We'd be pissed off with that.
Well, I suppose they are common harbour seals.
Well, I think that dude had a paddleboard if it was on top of his roof. Unless he had a kayak in the back of his van, obviously.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to paddleboard. I'd take some balance and a half.
You got the three skates underneath it, and they're quite flat, and a drop stitch.
That's what I found about this. It's usually cruising across the water, and yet if there's a current, I will catch it and it will spin you automatically.
It's because of that smooth ass, that smooth bottom. This has got the V-line chine.
Of course, the skates now, so it's wait,
Yeah.
round you go.
That's what you got to counter. As I say, it's a crossover, so it's good for both, but it's a master of nothing.
If I'd had GPS on my phone and tracked it, you'd find there's all kind of donuts.
I mean, Graham's blue kayak just cuts through. It's beautiful. It's long, it's sleek, and it's awesome. I did try getting it once, and I feel like a coffin like that in it. I need to fed it myself, because you've got to get that balance in as well. It's a bit thinner, but it's a nice kayak. Yeah, he needs to fix the skate. But they don't make them anymore, and people who make it, P&H, do not recommend using them because they can't guarantee the plastic will stay stable after 2014. And they don't make them anymore, so they can't replace any parts.
So it's working, looking out, get one made, save the money, get one made.
He always wants to get a fiberglass one because of the weight. It is quite heavy, his one. It's just bulky. He won't put it on his car, so that's to go on mine. The red one's nice, but as I say, that's a river kayak as well. That's 12 feet, and that's fiberglass. That's a river kayak too.
See, rivers are great. I don't mind rivers. They're very peaceful and they're not effort.
Well, the river river handle, I've done the river handle, but you've got to be careful now because that's got two tides. And that's still tidal as well, so it's going to be like this. But the Basingstoke Canal, which isn't obviously tidal because it's a fixed lock gates, that's stable. You can do Basingstoke Canal, it's about an hour drive from here where I launched from. But it's quite nice there. I've done it. And I'm a member of the British Kent Waterways Association for 50 quid a month, 50 quid a year, sorry.
50 quid a year is nothing, though, is it?
It's in case any NIMBY goes, you're not allowed in the water.
£5 a month. Even that.
That's what I thought. And it lets me any water then. Except Scottish ones, it's different membership for Scotland.
Yeah, different membership to the in Scotland.
in Scotland.
Like,
See, I want to practice. I want to go into white water, but I need to practice and get out. Well,
I've
that's-
only been down a weir once, and that was in one of these playground ones, and that was fun.
well, I went to the river handball, and we went as far as the YMCA place, and we didn't go any further because we went around the blue kayak, and it got a little bit narrow there, so it could have been a bit of a pain in the ass. I didn't have that one, I had my 9.5 foot black kayak. But apparently I spoke to someone, they said, yeah, if you carry on going, there is a weir a bit further up towards Bishop's Waltham. But I don't know. But I said that's another one, you've got to judge the tide and things like that. I must admit, on the way back it was a pain in the arse. It was like paddling through porridge. It was so slow.
That's what I found when I was on the Avon with Dan. It's alright, cruising, we're fighting the river on the way up, on the way back. You just hit the paddle, steer it a bit.
Yeah.
That was it. You didn't even have to paddle. Until you got to the weir, then you had to go a little bit faster to make sure the truck didn't go straight in.
Yeah.
Or else the truck.
So we give it a little bit longer, make it easier for ourselves. It's beautiful. It's not bad. I know some water got told off for polluting the water, but as long as it didn't dissolve, I'm okay. Exactly. I think there's no other pollutants more than anywhere else, to be honest with you. As long as I don't get bombarded by floating tampons, I'm okay. I know, there's loads. You know the real reason I bought a camera? A couple of months ago, I came past and a Spitfire went over my head. I thought, we should have a camera and take that picture. I know, they had nothing on me. So. I just need to move that foot pedal one further up, I can't get to it. I just need to come up a little bit notch and I think it'll be fine. I've got one pedal a bit closer and then one pedal a bit further out. I think I've fucked it up. I've obviously fucked it up. I haven't never tried it, I don't really want to try it. Let's see. Is it not locked? Oh, it would be locked. Ah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Like I said, the water's calming down now. I must admit, that kayak does look the part. Yeah, if you come a little bit further, you can see the water rapidly coming over. Oh, I mean at the end there, you can see the water really coming over. Yeah, that's why I got the leash. Yeah. I think the best way for us to go back in would be that way, then go through the park boats. Because then we're on the right side then. I'm going to give it a little bit longer, I suppose. Yeah, well I think it's just anchored. Big concrete blocks. Deceptive, isn't it? Let's quickly go round so it's like. Not too bad. I think it's just lizards bouncing against it. Ah, it's gonna hit me. Well, I think medium strokes will get you through it. I know. It's like woo. Yeah. I think there's only one of the only days I've ever come here where it's actually sunny. Every time I've come here it's overcast. Alright, there's a chalk pit. How's your butt? Not bearing down? How close I am actually to it? There's a little, I'm a bit close to it, mind you. It's not too bad as long as you can keep it straight. If you can keep it straight, you can just walk cut through, but it's a lot easier for this bean than it is for you. Yeah, I've got a V. I always try to aim for a waypoint to aim for. It's normally a buoy or a motor boat to sort of keep your nose pointed at so you know you've got a constant bearing. I think that's a cloud, yeah. There is a shadow a bit further along, but it's not that close. See, I'm going this speed, and I'm staying pretty much level with it. Do you want to try it? How you feeling? Not too bad, is it? Not too bad, is it?